This is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on a very important concept of palmistry, which is about the fate line. And guys, in this video, I will be talking about a certain alignment which can actually make you public's favorite or which can ensure your success in your professional life. So definitely guys, to start with, when we talk about the fate line, destiny line, Saturn line, this line has been given so many labels. But many times people get confused that they think that just because it has been labeled as the fate line, so that means it has something to do with my destiny or something to do with my fate. So guys, like if you were to understand palmistry on a scientific plane, so just look at this line in this way, that this line will give you information about all aspect of your profession. Like the way guys, in the science of palmistry, lines get assessed on 4 planes. Very first thing is from where the line is originating. Second thing is that where the line is terminating. Are there any branches on the line? And lastly, the presence of any special symbols. And along with that, the state and quality depth of the line. So definitely guys, if you will restrict your analysis on these planes, then you will be able to get a lot of information. Now to which many people will ask that, okay, if I do not have a line of Saturn in my palm, does that mean I am doomed? Rather I would say that in that context you are more blessed, because we all know this thing that Saturn is a very karmic planet. So if you have a strong Saturn line in your palm, somehow universe has already carved a fixed path for you, where you will not have much of the free will to wiggle around that carved destiny. But for all those people who do not have any line of Saturn, so then definitely you will have this free will to make and go through many experiments or carve your professional life the way you want it to be. Second thing is that guys, many times people ask me that okay, if I have a Saturn line on my palm, so what all information will it give me? So like the way I mentioned, that all information about your professional life, what kind of people you will engage with, what is going to be the time of important professional development like promotion, job transfer, losing a job, getting a promotion, getting a bonus. All of that can be successfully marked on this line. Guys, the beauty of this line is that no other line in the science of palmistry give that much information about your profession, about your material aspect of the life, the way this line gives. Because when you talk about lifeline definitely acts as a focal point which gives information to all aspect of your life, your health, your major events of the life, state of vitality, everything. Heartline tells about our emotions, our feelings. Headline tells about our intellectual faculties, mental faculties and all. But this is the only line which in today's modern day and age, if you actually want to know that what profession is suited for you and to what extent you will rise in the life, like the way people in astrology say that you have to see your 10th house lord, you have to see planets placed in the 10th house, you have to see individually Saturn. But if you want to know about, am I destined to do something magnanimous, something very substantial in the life, okay, then open the D10 chart. So same way in the science of palmistry, this line can be seen as akin or equivalent to all that, like the Shamsha chart, your 10th house and all those elements. Now guys, in this video we will be talking about a specific combination, or rather I would say the origin of the fate line, which can give you this information that where exactly you will start your professional life, what could be the probable indicative professional sectors which are meant for you, and regarding the timing of that as well. So guys, before we will start our discussion, one more thing which I want to add over here, that how you can identify the Saturn line on your palm. Is there going to be just one line of Saturn, or could there be multiple line of Saturn in the palm? So any line which is pointing or going towards your middle finger, which is going towards the mount of Saturn, the puffed region beneath the middle finger, which is called as the mount of Saturn. So any line pointing and going towards it is called as the line of Saturn. In our palm, you can have as many 2, 3, 4 line of Saturn as well. Now third thing is that about the timing of the line. So when it comes down to predicting things exclusively on the basis of palmistry, It's only this line only which has actually helped me so far in my journey in the occult world to make some very successful prediction. Like I still remember when we were still in that palmistry group, that this guy, he shared one palm image in the group, and he asked people to share their analysis, their assessment on that palm. So what I found in the palm was that there was a fate line close to the age of 35. The line is kind of missing, it is getting shifted with a break, there's a kind of a overlap, and then it is going much in a strengthened state on its due course towards the Mount of Saturn. So I predicted that it looks like at this age he is going to be leaving one job and he will be switching his industry, and wheresoever he will go, he will do much better. And the next day when that guy validated it, everyone in the group was shocked. So there's nothing much to be boastful about it. Only if you know and if you will make your expertise only identifying this line on the palm, you can make some very beautiful predictions. So okay guys, very first thing is that before we will get into the today's topic is about timing this line. That becomes very important because okay, you have seen that at this stage whatever we will discuss today, everything is getting valid over there, but what is the age? Because this is what the client will ask you. So guys, timing of this line is very important and very easy as well. So generally all the palmists across the world, they use the Kiros principle. So Kiros 7 principle is very simple. All what you have to do is that in the palm, so just draw one dot in the center of the Mount of Venus. So once you have done that, you have to draw now parallel lines. One line will go in a straight line towards the side of the palm, towards the percussion. One line from there will go towards the end of the palm, close to the bracelet. Third line will go to the little finger, to the edge of it. Another will go to the middle of the ring finger and the little finger on the mid of it, and another line will go towards the midpoint of the middle finger and the ring finger. So that's very simple. The line which is touching under beneath the pinky finger, little finger, will be categorized as the 35 years of age. The line which is going straight will be labeled as the 28 years of age. The line which will go down here, 21 years of age, and then we are going to have 42 and we are going to have 56. So now how it will help you? It will help you because wheresoever the line of Saturn on its due course is traveling, wheresoever the markings which we have done, it is going to be intersecting it. Those will be the age in which you have to measure that what exactly is happening in the life of that person. Along with that guys, some like palmists also roughly take, like some people take the place where the fate line intersects the headline as the 35 years of age, and some people come to this conclusion that if you know astrology, Saturn return happens close to 29 or 30 years of age. Like Saturn stays in one zodiac sign for around 2.5 years of time, so it takes almost 29-30 years to complete the whole zodiac belt and come back to its original position in your chart where it was placed at the time of your birth. So that is a very important significant event in our life, because that is labeled and categorized as the Saturn return. We are considered mature only after Saturn return, and just because Saturn line is going to be intersecting headline, so means your mind is now mature. So that age, like, so a lot many palmists, they take the age when the fate line is intersecting the headline as 30 years of age, and you do one half. So one complete circle is 30, and then one half of it, that is 45. So that tend to remain a time when a lot many people go through midlife crisis. They want to find their soul purpose, they want to give back to the society. So that is the age where the fate line intersect the heart line. So these are the rough assumption. What if I were to suggest you, my recommendation, strictly follow the Kiros 7 principle. So okay guys, now we will have our today's discussion on, we will pick up one of the origin point of the Saturn line, and we will have our discussion around it. The one which we will discuss today is the line which is going to be originating from the mount of Luna or the mount of Moon. Now this line is considered as very fortunate or lucky to have in your palm because of so many good results attached to it. Guys, at a time when there were all those books which were being written on palmistry, like William G. Benham or Saint Germain and Kiros book, Narayan Dutt Shri Mali ji, all these books, those were the times when there was no social media, there was no such scope of leveraging on your goodwill in the market, on your fame in the market, advertising yourself, branding your business. But in today's modern day and age, all these provisions are there. So that means the origin of this fate line from the mount of Moon, somehow its importance, its application, its advantages has increased manifold now. Right now, talking about from 2024 perspective. So okay guys, what could be the probable indicative results? So the very first thing which has been written about this origin is that somehow in lot many palms it has been seen that this is an indication that native will be a public's favorite. Native will have this provision of doing something which will make him and which will provide him very good following in the society. Because guys, when we talk about our family on our palm, if you have to see, so we generally see that all our family close ties from the lifeline from the mount of Venus. So mount of Moon is out there public. Second thing is that far away places, travel to foreign land, settlement in foreign land, all of that is somehow seen from the mount of Moon. Along with that, all those in traditional communities, there is one thing where you are getting married because of a match chosen by your family. But when we talk about finding a partner for yourself, like those typical love marriage yoga and all, so that is something which we also see with if the fate line is originating from the mount of Moon. So guys, the way I mentioned that with this kind of origin, because we're talking about a line which primarily tells about your career, and just because this line is originating from this region, so this will give this validation that okay, native could have a good career in in government job, in public service, in public domain. Native might have a import export nature of work. Native can become a very successful artist. Native can become a very successful actor, a very successful politician, or native might also have a chance to travel to multiple countries. So all these indicative results can be attached with it. And when we talk about the specific sectors, so with this kind of origin of the line, you can do something very good in sales, in media, in marketing, or like the way I mentioned that all those profiles where you have to do the public dealing, you can flourish, you can thrive in all these sectors. So yes guys, in this video I just wanted to give you a rough idea about that why origin of fate line from this point on the palm is considered as very good. And like the way I already mentioned that if this origin also tells about love marriage yoga, so that also validates that your luck or your fortune might also awaken post marriage only. Like once there is going to be someone who will enter your life, right immediate after that your stars will start shining. Or if not in any other area, at least in your career, in your profession, you will definitely see a upward rise because of the arrival of the partner. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For furthermore updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, palmistry, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.